Guys, it's over. We're done. We've got to move on. Now, today is probably one of the last days you're going to ever see us in this particular space. Like all great things, the saying goes, great things have small beginnings. But as long as you begin, hopefully one day you meet the end. In this life, we don't know where any of us are going. So stay tuned. We're going to talk about how this is coming to a close. This is not a bittersweet moment. It's very sweet because this is just the beginning. So, as you see, the backyard's been broken down. It looked like we some junkers, but we not no junkers. Guys, we're making another step in the right direction. Interest rates are high right now, so I don't think getting land immediately would be ideal. And I've got some people who would assist in me getting land, but I just go, let's buckle down for another year, do a lot of work. Economy's in a terrible place, but Fit Bully Kennels is moving on. We're moving forward. Everybody here is, I won't say parting ways, but they're moving in the direction they should go. We'll be in a new home soon. And it's with the homie who's a kennel partner. And then I'm still going to get a place. I got to bring little homie here. But we're going to work. I needed about 90 more days to dial some things. So we were 2 months waiting on the product. But you think about everything that we achieved. Thank you all for subscribing. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being pet achievers. Thank you all for wanting to be better. Thank you all for taking notes. Thank you all for reaching out. Thank you all for saying thank you. Thank you for everybody who ever sent a super thanks. I started this 4 years ago. And after 4 years of work, this is just year one. This is just year one. And if this is year one, I'd love to see what the next 10 look like. We're on the right path. So as you know, we're going to continue to bring you great value. We're going to have more dogs, more animals, more pets. We're going to continue to teach. We're going to continue to have a good time, and we're going to continue to move the needle forward. We've got a lot to learn ourselves, and we've got a lot more work to do. We got over 400,000 subscribers on YouTube now. We've got 1 million on TikTok. We've got 160-something thousand on Instagram, and it was all earned through the effort and support of Jamarcus, who's behind the camera, to be clear. Someone asked me once, they said, well, how did you find a Jamarcus? And I think I did a video on that, but I tell you one thing, he's putting himself in position because it's not about the camera, it's about everything we're going to achieve long term. And he's super supportive. And just doing this, I said, guys, if you keep the camera on me, I will make everyone's lives easier long term. And easier, believe me, it ain't just about the money. It's about being a better man, about being a better person, being a better human, being a better you, and whatever that looks like. And bridging that gap between, humans and dogs. Bringing the best out of a human because of a dog. To know love is to know a dog, in my opinion. And in some cases, you don't even love your kids until they get out your house. But there's no way you can't love a dog. And if you can't, and if you're one of those people, you probably shouldn't have a dog. At anywho, TV here, Fit Bully TV people. Let's go over here. Look at all this stuff. We went and picked up tires from one of the homies. All these tires were given to us for free. All we had to do was drive to get up. We built this fence to cage off all the area in which the dogs couldn't get over so we could control parvo. Then Jamarcus built a whole playground for the pups. And we watched them grow. And you know what's this right here? This right here is probably one of my favorite things. And I'll be honest with you, when I send someone a dog, I don't ever think, oh, they're gonna do those things. Zara's first pick, daughter. Remember, I kept the second one. My guy JC, he built what Jamarcus built for her to eat. Now people, and this is a guy who works a full-time job. He travels all the time. He has a family. They just bought land. And he went out of his way. He said, I'm just trying to keep up with y'all, man. I said, I'll be honest with you. Every time I think about giving up on people or saying, F all y'all, it's these little texts at like 11 o'clock at night. And you say, look at that man. He was so inspired by our effort, our intent to put the dog in the best position to be successful in his home, that he went above and beyond, looked at what Jamarcus did. No floor plans, no blueprints. And he built it because he said, well, they're doing it. She should do it too. He was afraid. I don't want to say afraid, but he's like, man, I almost didn't want to ask you. He said, but if we wanted a breeder, because it's a pet home option, could we breed her? I said, yeah, you just buy the paperwork. He said, no. I would only want to breed her if I was working with you. I said, oh, yeah. I said, that's fine, man. I don't have a plan for her, but I said, you take care of her and she meets my standard. And you guys are like, you want 1 litter? I says, yeah, I'd love to get a boy. I love everything you guys are doing. I said, yeah, we'll figure it out, man. And they're so good, and they're such good people, in my opinion. I mean, I said, you know what, you guys, I'm trusting your intent. When we do get all the paperwork in, I'm gonna send you your paperwork just so you have it. And that in itself just shows you how much I respect your effort. And there was no pressure. I literally tell everybody, just take care of the dog. I'll do the rest. Like the top 5 stay with me that do all the work. I'll make this thing big. But when you see a customer, a pet lover, someone who was inspired by our effort, do just something that small, you go, we're on the right path. We're making a difference. Things are going to be better because we wake up every day to be a little bit better. So I thank you guys for being a part of this process and joining us as we continue to progress and think of ways in which we can better the dog, study disease long term, come up with nutrition solutions, teach you how to feed your dog, train your dog, speak with your dog, love your dog, take care of your dog. And stay tuned because hopefully we're able to, not even hopefully, we're going to show you our dogs as they grow up and they get better as well. Remember, Zara's the oldest and she's retired. Ego's just about to turn 2, and that's the oldest dog I got technically. And we're just warming up. People, like, subscribe, and share. Thank you guys. Stay tuned because we're going to do an MTV crib style when we get to the new crib.